year brought different issues that we got more engaged in. And of course, the topper was this year passing a domestic partner registry. Huge accomplishment for the state of Nevada.
Yeah.
Back in the old days, we didn't have much of a Las Vegas presence, which made it very, very difficult because you guys have power down here. And we got involved in a lot of healthcare issues, low-income issues, ENDA, Employment Non-Discrimination Act. We put on an AIDS Awareness Day at the legislature. You know, no one had ever bothered with these issues. I mean, these were issues that were sidelined. Certainly there were legislators who fought, but they needed us there. They needed all of us to be speaking out for these issues. We really got involved with voting rights, ex-felon restoration of voting rights for ex-felons. Nevada had a terrible law that basically disenfranchised ex-felons for life, indirectly. You know, you could get them back, but it was hard. So we fought for that bill. It still needs work. Maybe next session we'll attack it. But now ex-felons, he knows I've already done it. You know, they do now have the right to vote, and they do now have an avenue in which to do it. And that's thanks to courageous legislators and people like you that are willing to back people like us, because let's face it, there are very few advocates in the legislature for ex-felons. You're looking at it. We did a lot with voter engagement. We feel that not just registering people to vote, but engaging people to vote. So you don't just register and say, hey, great, we love you. We make sure they get out to vote. And that's our project. And over the 15 years, we've registered about 15,000 people to vote. And they do vote. We actually check on the voting rolls afterwards and make sure that they get out to vote. Of course, the nuclear waste issue, we pretty well, I think, beat that thanks to Senator Reid and many of you. And